talk to us a little bit about the values in your company, because that sounds fascinating. And how did you establish them as well, given such an international footprint?
Well, they are 100% reflected in my own personal values. And there's the openness, there's the trust, there is the delegation, and there is the dialogue. In this case, there is no doors. We have of course, a hierarchy in the company, but there's no hierarchy when it comes to communication. And there's customer first. That always comes before everything as such. And there's a high work pace as such. And when you look at a company which is 100% virtual, it is different from a company sitting in a room or building, etc. Because here you really have to put the trust, and you have to find the people who enjoy having the freedom. Because I don't know always how they work and so on. So I have to look for the results, and I have to be clear on the objectives, and I have to work very clear with the follow-ups, because that's where things happen. That is really, when you do follow something up, there is a lot of attention to it. Yeah. So those are, it's my values, of course, which influence everything, and I have to live by those values. And that also means it's okay to make mistakes. But we look very much for people who can think by themselves, who can take initiatives by themselves, who can present thinking and ideas and so on. And we have made wrong recruitment over time. We believe there's a person, but many do sit and wait for orders or what to do and how to do it and so on. And if you don't know the answer, you find out the answer. And now we also have, everyone has their own mentor. The first line mentor is the ChatGPT, and second line mentor is your own manager, and third one you can call everyone.
Amazing. So it sounds like the company's values are the CEO's values.
Of course, that's a fortune you have by building your own company.
Very good. And that leads us nicely into what I wanted to talk with you about next, Peter, which is as we put these threads together, if you like, and we think about transformer CEOs, what is the DNA that you see consistently, maybe in yourself or maybe in other people who are doing similar roles to you in a similar way to you, transformer CEOs? What's a common DNA that you see?
It's often very humble people with a strong commitment on what they're doing and where they're heading, but have a very, very high standards, integrity, good listeners, and of course expecting the same of their close employees or their employees as such. Then if people, what type of background they have, I think that differs. I happen to have a lot of in sports, but I don't think that is necessarily, but they have an ambition in whatever they do to actually do it well. So those are some of those things I believe are really important to become a transformer CEO.
And some of the CEOs, it's a great list. Some of the CEOs I speak to also talk about the importance of humor, because transformation is a tough journey, and you need a little release, a little bit of exit sometime for So they put, a lot of them put humor on the list. Would you agree with that, or is that a little left field?
Absolutely. I've had the fortune to, as you know, being a sailor, but there that means also I've had hundreds, most likely, of management team meetings or strategic meetings. That's as part of going sailing for 2 days somewhere, and that could be a tough journey too. But there's always topics which crosses through those events, and which means yes, there is clearly time for the humor, the fun, the coming together. But there is also seriousness about what it's all about. And that could be a topic, it could be a transformation topic, it could be another topic. At the same time, some people will get seasick. Some people want to try new things, to do the steering and all that. And you build these teams really, really well doing that.
That's a great metaphor as well as a reality, I think. But so you have a great list there from humility and integrity and high standard. You mentioned a lot of. If you were to pick one from that list, which stands out for you, which is just a non-negotiable, what would that be?
Respect for people. I believe that's where things start in having respect for people, and when you show that, you do get your respect yourself automatically also. But there's no one component. There's many components, and it's also situation based.
Yeah. But it's notable you said that very quickly as well, Peter. So clearly it's kind of deeply rooted for you.